Hello guys, today we're back on the Pioneer server, and what we're gonna go through today is Land Trials and Supreme Arena. These modes are a bit interesting because here is where their talents or faction talents come into play. I have tried going into Arcane Labyrinth, Honor Duel and Arena to check whether or not the faction talent thing shows up. I actually haven't double checked in here if it goes up. No tile buff here. But we go back and we go into Supreme Arena, go into formations, and here I already set one up. So if you can see here we have the faction tile or the faction talent buff, where there's the prime. What's it called? Prime carry, I believe it's called. Aaron, in this case, would get that effect. So I believe it's become more important to do pure factions in Supreme Arena now. Does that mean we will get these bonuses where we get that tile and we will become stronger because of it? So I think we're gonna see a bit of a meta swap out where we're gonna go in more, where we're gonna see a full team like this probably, and then they're gonna throw in someone else, probably like, I don't know, who do we want to put in just for the fun of it? Let's put in Tylene just for as an example, because to activate this tile you only need 4 in that faction. So I have 4 Maulers and then I have Tylene. Just an example, I'm not saying you should set it to this, I just wanted to show you it. And here we would just have to go full out Greyborn as well. So here's the thing, it will become even more important for players to have proper balance on their account and getting more heroes up so they can be used in Arena. And we're also seeing this shift with Ravage Realm anyways, so we know we need to focus more on factions. This also means that we're gonna see a lot of more changes coming to the Supreme Arena as well. I don't know if they're gonna stick with those maps or they're gonna go back to the maps that we already used, or they're gonna come out with a new theme around like season. Because now this is just the default arena maps and they might just put them in as placeholders. And they might do different arenas depending on or for this season. So let's just save that. And the reason I wanted to go in again here is because I wanted to show you some more stuff, because there isn't much to do in Supreme Arena right now in the Pioneer server anyways. But here they have put in these rewards, season tokens. Oh, that's basically the only thing that changed with the rewards so far, and I wouldn't want them to drop up that quickly. Like, I think it would be fine for top 50 to get the same rewards, but they increased the amount of Twilight Essence top 20 got instead. Because this currency will become important for sure. So just scale down a bit the lower you get in the rankings. So getting early ranks up and just going above and coming up here would be really important. Because these are used to purchase stuff in here in this season Emporium. Most likely they will add other heroes in here as well, so we can get them upgraded. So if you're right now like sitting on Soren and Alsa, then maybe just wait. But I would recommend saving up for the Abyssal Essence ways perhaps. If you're like a mid spender or higher, you should probably just wait and go for the Abyssal Essence. And if you're free to play, I don't know, maybe you actually just go for Alsa and Zorn, so you get a proper team up, and getting a stronger team up in Arena and so on, or in Supreme Arena, so you get even more of these season tokens. Oh, Dura's trial open. Let's go in there. Wow. That's really nice. So let's see if we can get a faction bonus in here. Or roll 1 to 8. Talent resonance level 1. A faction talent buff tile will appear in Dura's trial. Placing a hero on its tile will grant boost to the power. Oh. And subtitles, please. No, so we already got the buff tile here. This is why I wanted to go into Dura's trial, just to check out if we were to get a tile for putting 4 in. But apparently they already got one, depending on... I wonder if it depends on like what class you pick, or it depends on factions. Like, that wasn't very clear. But this is really amazing.
I'll be praised for this, right?
So that was in Rogue. So let's jump over to Warrior and see if it changes anything. Is that the same color or is it different? It was kind of greenish, and I think this was kind of dark, right? Yeah, so it looks like they are different tiles. That's actually really, really cool. Because then even more strategy with the faction talent or that tile will become more apparent. And considering this Dura's trials just open up and we aren't that high level in the season yet, bear in mind we don't know how much powerful for being where I'm at right now. That's really hard to tell. It looks like they changed other stuff as well. Like, if I want to sweep, I have 6 sweeps. Because I only got 1 magic charm for completing one of these. So it looks like the sweep will be even more important from perhaps. Because in Song of Strife, when we completed Dura's trial floor, we got an entire row with like magic charms and so on.
I'll be praised for this.
But here we only got 1. That's interesting. I wonder what happens if I sweep it. That's when we get the other ones. Okay. So what they have changed, instead of just giving you a lot of rewards from the beginning, you actually just get 1. You get 1 chest for completing the floor, and then you can sweep it more times now to get those additional magic shards. That's really good. And it's a huge improvement if you ask me, because the magic charms works in a different way now as well, because now you wanna get sets of them. That happens later on as well. If you want to see that, go and check out my last video where I went through basically everything. And here we actually get the battle advice to equip the magic charms as well. And I can just quickly... Oh, that's the merchant. I can just quickly show you here. Like, here we have sets. So, later on, getting more sweeps and so on would probably help us clear this more easily. And the real question is, though, if we still get those additional tokens where we got more sweeps. I can't remember what they're called, but I wonder if that's possible. And lastly, in this video, we have the legend trials. And the reason I wanted to show this as well was because now when you're strategizing about faction talents, you have to think about both Team Arena and the legend trials. Probably for most players it would be better to focus on legend trials. Probably most free-to-play players just focus to be able to clear as much as possible legend trials, because maybe later on in the season you will be able to stay competitive. Depends on your account, really. But if you want to stay competitive in PvP, you should of course go PvP focused in your faction talents. But if you're more a PvE player and you don't care about PvP, now with the new season tokens in Supreme Arena, you should really start caring about PvP. Even if you feel it's a bit annoying, you actually have to start caring about it, because getting those season tokens will actually help you in PvE content as well. And we don't know what more they will add to that season Emporium and that store. I have to remember that it's called season Emporium now. But we don't know what they will add to that store. But just the ability to getting that Abyssal Essence, really nice. And also, maybe they will add other heroes eventually as well. Like maybe they will start adding the other like heroes as well. Instead of A tiers being, or the new A tiers being in like the arena store. Maybe they will start releasing them in this season for him then, and then they will move them to it so it's lagging like one season behind, so only Song of Strife heroes will be added to the season Emporium. And then when we have the next season after Waves of Intrigue, then maybe they will add oh wait, now I said Song of Intrigue, Waves of Intrigue heroes into the next season Emporium. But who knows, like this is still just testing before it's released. Hopefully they just put in all of the season heroes that was in Song of Strife into the season Emporium, if that's what they want to do. That would be really, really nice of them, to be fair. Because that means that even free-to-play players have an additional way to get those heroes up. And you can actually, once you start getting more heroes and you're getting close to getting Paragon, you can actually purchase copies in there to boost even further and getting like Lily Mays up or something. That would be really nice. But we will see what you get from there. And now the auto battling has been going on for a bit, and you've probably seen some different resources that we're getting. And we're getting the artifact upgrades, and they have changed that upgrade and the cost of the upgrades. So it's no longer that you need to go really high up in the floors in the season tower or Legend Trials, because you get them every now and then when you clear stage. See if I get one here. Yeah. So here we get artifact shard. With this, and go into a resonating hall, and we can upgrade them. So it looks like it's kind of going up by 100 every time you upgrade them. They start at 100, then go to 200 and 300 and 400 so far. That's as much as I can tell. The rate we're getting these is going up a bit. It looks like it did while I did auto battling in here. And I don't think that much has changed with Arcane Labyrinth so far, so I won't be covering that. Honor Duel, sure, they have changed some stuff. See if they actually changed the rewards. I think no, exactly the same. However, I wonder if I can see those cards. Trial cards will be removed after use. They cannot be upgraded or sold. The hero equipment cannot be changed. Additionally, they are not eligible for currency bonuses. Same trial cards cannot be deployed repeatedly. Basically, what this means is that you get a random hero, and you can purchase this. If you wanted a Ludovic, your team, you purchase it. It's a lot cheaper because you can only use him one time. That means you can't upgrade him either, so that's why you have like this stop sign. See if we can get some other examples. Here we have another Ludovic. Here we have a Brutus. He got a light armor, so he gains a shield. So I think that's the biggest change to Honor Duel. And to be fair, I don't think it will change the game that much. Maybe it will create some variety for players who have played a lot of Honor Duel. Buying these copies and then them being removed after using them one time in a fight, all of a sudden the cost just starting to add up and it feels like you're wasting gold while you can upgrade a hero permanently. And I also checked, like, you don't get the faction tile bonus in Honor Duel. Of course, it's supposed to be a fair system, so it shouldn't matter. So, but that's really nice. They've changed a lot of stuff. And I'm gonna show you more Green Realm soon. Tomorrow they will or when this video's up, they're gonna unlock the Snow Stomper. And then the day after that, we can finally go into the season Dream Realm. I will give you a more of an update then. And we also get the season tokens in the rewards here. Just mention that quickly. Right. But we don't get them from the daily ranking. Or from the daily server ranking, I should say. Actually, I wish they would have increased these a bit more. So we can get that temporal essence up and get some more heroes upgraded on our accounts. And here, I showed it in the other video as well. Here you get your talent orbs. And it looks like they haven't changed up that much when it comes to AFK rewards. They're basically the same so far I've seen. They just added in the talent orbs as well. And I don't believe they show up. Oh, okay. So the talent orb is got a placeholder and it's just the season dust. Please comment down below what you like about these changes, or what you don't like about these changes, or something you want to see that I can suggest to the developers or suggest in the Pioneer server. Like, just drop those comments down below and I will just try and make the suggestions as well, so the community gets what they want or what they want to see in a season, and hopefully they will listen to that. But as always, thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.